It's time now for the latest in local sports. And sports high school baseball team will face the BC Cadets this week in a three-game series, beginning tomorrow in Savannah at 6 p.m. Game 2 is Thursday here in Jesup at Howard Bo Warren Field at 6 p.m. And then the third game Friday back in Savannah, again at 6 p.m. That's the varsity schedule for baseball this week. Jackets this past Friday swept the Perry Panthers in a doubleheader at home, winning game 1 by a final score of 6-2 and winning the nightcap in an exciting extra inning game by a final score of 13-12. With the doubleheader sweep, the Jackets win all three games against Perry and are 3-0 in region play and 13-2 after the first 15 games of the season. 15 down, 15 more to go in this 30-game regular season schedule. In Game 1 Friday, starting pitcher Eli Grantham picked up another win on the mound. Tate Altman picked up another save. Eli pitched 5 in the third, allowing just 2 runs on just 5 hits. Struck out 6. Tate Altman closed it out. Jackets jumped out to a 5-0 lead in the first inning thanks to a 2-run single by Rowan Blanton and a 2-run home run by Isaiah Lee, his second of the season. In Game 2, both teams used a lot of pitchers in this seesaw affair. Jackets trailed at 1.62 in the third, but rallied to tie the game 6-6. Perry went ahead 8-6. Wayne tied at 8-8. The game tied after 7. When extra innings, Perry scored a couple runs to take the lead in the top of the 8th. They led 12-11, but Wayne comes back in the bottom of the 8th and scores 2 runs. Nick Thomas led off with a single. Deacon Yeomans lays down a perfect bunt, and Thomas scores as the pitcher throws the ball past the first baseman down the right field line. Deacon's awarded second base on interference by the first baseman, or else he would have been a third. Game tied at this point 12-12 with Deacon at second. Eli Grantham is intentionally walked, and Rowan Blanton lays down a bunt, and Wayne has the bases loaded with nobody out. Perry brings in the infield and outfield. Jeb Craven hits a short fly ball to left for out number 1. Bases still loaded, 1 out. Isaiah Lee struck out, bases loaded, 2 outs. Next batter up is DH Maddox Wilkerson, and a ball in the dirt rolls about 2 feet away from Perry's catcher. Deacon Yeomans streaks home from third and slides in as the catcher tries to apply the tag, but the catcher dropped the ball. Deacon scores the winning run, 13-12 in 8 innings. Wayne County had 13 runs on 12 hits. In the game, Perry had 12 runs on 10 hits. Deacon Yeomans had a day at the plate, 3 for 3 with a double and a walk, and scored all 4 times, including the winning run. Eli Grantham went 3 for 4. Jeb Craven a ground rule double. Gunnar Campbell a big day at the plate with a triple and a 3 for 4 day at the plate. Maddox Wilkerson comes on in relief in the pitching department and wins the game on the mound. Wayne County now 3-0 in region play. BC this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Our pregame at 5:50. Region standings after Week 1, both Wayne and Ware are at 3-0. Perry and New Hampstead are at 0-3, and the BC Cadets are 2-1, and Warner Robins are 1-2, as Warner Robins won one of those 3 games against the BC Cadets last week. JV teams remains undefeated. They win a doubleheader Saturday against Lyons County. Max Boykin went the walk-off single for a win in one of those games. This Thursday, as we mentioned, is the game against BC. It's a special night at the Howard Bo Warren Field, as Wayne County High School is proud to announce the 2025 Hall of Fame Recognition Night set to take place this Thursday. The event will celebrate the accomplishments and contributions of these distinguished individuals who have impacted the school and community. Evening will begin with the ceremonial first pitch before the game at approximately 5:40, where members of the Hall of Fame, along with their families and friends, will have the honor of participating in this exciting moment. If a Hall of Fame member has passed away, their family or a close friend will be able to throw out the first pitch in their honor. Following the first pitch, Wayne County again will face off against BC at 6 p.m. So again, make sure you come out on Thursday night, 6 p.m. But again, the ceremonies get underway at 5:40 p.m. this Thursday. Wayne County and Ware County met for a region soccer match this past Friday. Our varsity boys defeated Ware County by a score of 2-0. Goals by Emmanuel Herrera. Varsity girls lost a tough 4-3 match to Ware County. Wayne County goals by Ashlyn Pittman, Danny Brantley, and Alexa Lopez. Wayne County track team competed at Pierce County last week. Here are some individual results for Wayne. Laura Lee Sloan placed first in the girls' 3,200-meter run, her time 21:51. Willa Cox first place in the girls' 100-meter hurdles in 19:38. Jarvis Fulmore first place in the boys' 110-meter hurdles, his time 15.4. Samuel Steele first place in the 3,200-meter run, his time 12:29. Samuel Duke Barton came in second, just 1 second behind at 12:30. Anaya Wallace second place in the girls' 800-meter run, her time 2:49. Those are some of the individual results at the track meet held at Pierce County this past week. March Madness set to begin Thursday. The field is set, and the University of Georgia makes the field this year for the first time in a long time. Again, Georgia makes it for the first time since 2015. Georgia in the field, again, a record 14 teams in the SEC make the field this year. Again, the previous record was 11 by the ACC. Number 1 seeds are Auburn, Florida, Houston, and Duke. Georgia will meet Gonzaga in the Midwest Regional. Georgia's a 9th seed, Gonzaga an 8th seed. Gonzaga's made it to the Sweet 16 for the past several years. Again, March Madness set to begin. Again, Georgia in the tournament for the first time since 2015. Dogs and Gonzaga played this Thursday in Wichita, Kansas. It's a 4:30 start time Thursday afternoon. PGA Golf down in Sawgrass. It'll be a 3-hole playoff this morning. Rory McIlroy and J.J. Spawn both finished at 12 under on Sunday. Again, that 3-hole playoff gets underway this morning at 9 a.m. And finally, speaking of golf, congratulations to Raymond Brown. Had his first ever hole-in-one Saturday at the Pine Forest Country Club on hole number 7. Or congrats to Raymond. If you see him at the bank today, congratulate him. Ask him about his big day. Again, his first ever hole-in-one this Saturday at the Pine Forest Country Club. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports.